Hey there, guys. I just got a little something today. Actually, I got it a couple days ago, but there's all the side stuff, SATAs, and all your backplate and stuff like that. 990 Fxa-Ud3 AM3 Plus ready for Bulldozer FX. It's the first time I'm doing Gigabyte. I usually go Asus. I would try to go for an ROG board, but I'm not really doing all the enthusiast stuff no more. No more overclocking and all that bullshit. So I was thinking, what's a good way to get a very good board for a good price and not spend all the extra money. So since I'm not doing any overclocking at all, but which this board will overclock, but it's just got the, if you fuck up, the old school CMOS right there, the pin, you can see it right there, clear CMOS, which I used to do way back in the day. I think I did it back with the Asus Am3 or some shit like that. That was a long time ago. And I'm not gonna quad cards, tri cards. I may just dual. You know what I mean? Either Crossfire or SLI. This board does both, so I'll have to pick one that I want to do. Got myself 8 gigs of RAM. I do Photoshop and Flash here and there. So on my old board I had 8 gigs, so I think that should be plenty, but it holds up to 32 gigs, but I doubt anybody can find 8 gigabyte sticks because I've never seen them. So I might go up to 16, just depending on how the flash and everything runs. Like I said, dual right here, Crossfire or SLI, 2 16-time slots, and then the rest of your slots 4 times, and sound cards and an old school slot over there you guys can see. The black AMD slot for Bulldozer. Up-to-date SATAs. USB 2.0 and 3.0. Dolby Digital. Surround sound. The board comes with. What else? Pretty much that's it. I mean, it's pretty basic. Yeah, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles like the Crosshair 5 or the UD7 Gigabyte board. You know, that's if you're going to be major enthusiast, and I've done that. I've done all that, and like, you're not gonna. It's just pretty much just to see numbers, and game wise, you're not going to see a big difference. You know what I mean? You can get yourself a badass chip and put it in this board, AMD chip when the FX release, and and a good video card, and you're going to see some good frame rates in your game, and that's all I care about right now. You know, I'm not going to sit there and push my processor to its limits. I just don't do that no more. Just pretty much game. That's what I do. So this board was perfect, and $150, $140 at Newegg, guys, you can't beat that. This board has a lot of good reviews. I will have to update the BIOS though, which is no big deal. It's 1.0, so yeah, people are saying to update your BIOS if the board comes as 1.0. So otherwise, I don't see. I think you know what I mean. It's going to do what I need it to do, and that's game hard, guys, pretty much. So I thought I'd bring you guys this little, it's not really a review, it's just kind of pretty much just a board to check out. If you guys are looking for a new computer and not wanting to spend a crap load of money, check out this board, the UD3 from Gigabyte. Compare the specs side by side, compared to the Crosshair 5 and the UD7 and the UD5, and you're going to see it just doesn't have all the little enthusiast bullshit, little stop-start buttons, and all the lights you need, and for the overclocking, and the extra slots for your quad or tri cards. It doesn't have that, just dual, but both 16 times, so that's cool. Otherwise, specs as SATA and all that, you know what I mean? A lot of the shit is comparable, and if you want to go out and spend an extra $100 to get all the little extra bells and whistles, go for it. But otherwise, if you're just looking to game, this board is probably the board to use. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Together to the top. And here's my dish soap, or my wife's dish soap. Because I don't do dishes. I know, it sucks, but I do the yard work. I'm out, guys. See ya. Real quick, I'm back. I was thinking also, guys, like, I didn't get into this, so I kind of hit the record button again. The bulldozer is, some people are saying October 15th, end of October, end of November, but of course AMD hasn't given us nothing on it, and who knows when it's going to be released. I was actually looking at the 1100T, so I was thinking maybe the 1100T and use that for 8 months or so. And by then, even if FX is released, we know they're going to release maybe 2 or 3 chips at the beginning, like they usually do. And then 8 months down the road, they usually have this badass chip that comes out, and you're like, "Fuck, why did I fucking buy the beginning chips?" You know what I mean? The ones that just released. So I was thinking 1100T is 6 cores, and that's perfect right now. It's $189 on Newegg right now. So I was thinking about doing that, the 1100T, and 8 months down the road, if FX released now with their new releases, 8 months down the road, they're going to probably have even a better chip released in the FX series chips. So weigh in, guys. What do you think I should do? Should I go for the 1100T for now and just wait down the road for the FX chip that releases with even better chips down the road? 1100T is plenty. There's no reason at all. Anyways, 6 cores. Come on. I mean, I'm gonna be playing some heavy BF3, and we know BF3 is 4 cores. I'm thinking the 1100T would handle it. I don't know. Weigh in, guys. Let me know. Should I wait and just wait until October 15th or end of October and see if the FX releases, or jump on the 1100T and game with that, and wait 8 months down the road and see what FX chips are out? Let me know. All right, together to the top.
Misfit, this is Haymaker. We will commence the assault in 1 mic.
Go! Go!